Hello, this is Walking with Jesus Ministries International. I'm Paul Walker. I'd like to thank God for waking me up today and thank you for watching. I'm going to start with an Old Testament verse real quick and then a new one, it's talking about what's happening right now. This is, what is it? Isaiah chapter 5. Woe unto them who call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. And then 2 Timothy chapter 3:2. For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, and unholy. I think that pretty much describes the political climate today.
What's your stand there?
We need smart, humane immigration policy.
Smart, humane immigration policy. So she's saying basically the Republicans, the conservatives, anybody who doesn't agree with her is anti-immigrant and kindness. They're the kind ones, they're the tolerant ones. Okay? We love immigrants, legal ones. I have family who went through the process of becoming a citizen. This is not the way that you want to come into America. They're killing these people. Kamala and Joe invited all of these people, probably 20 million have crossed the border, which isn't even a border anymore since they took office. Horrific death. I put these pictures in quickly because I don't want to get them flagged or anything, or get this video taken down. But look at this. Horrific death. Brutal cartel punishment. Sex with dead enemies. So this is a kind, compassionate way. Thank you, Kamala. I'm sure these girls are really appreciative. Or this one, dismembered on live TV. This is how much it costs to cross the border with the Mexican cartel. Or you could wait in line, pay just a few grand, keep all your body parts, learn a little bit about the country, and have an actual reason for being here. Oh, and be able to earn money legitimately. I don't know. Which one sounds better? I think keeping my body parts would be more important.
That includes a pathway to citizenship.
So she went from tough girl touring the border with agents to mass amnesty. Telemundo had to interrupt her almost as much as Brett Baer.
Paul suggests that you're having shortcomings with Latinos, specifically with Latino men. Why do
Yeah, because Trump doesn't call Latinos Latinx like Kamala does, or My Little Tacos like Biden does. I typed this up here so I would remember to say it. These people are so racist. And they think that inner city people are too dumb or too poor or whatever to, as what Gretchen Whitmer said, to know what a computer is, and as every other Democrat said, to be able to afford the free license or to access a computer. I've met people from all over the world. I live in the Northeast, so everybody's here. I haven't met anybody from any other race or color or whatever that hasn't been able to get an ID. You need an ID to get a Democratic National Convention, that's for sure, but not to vote. There are 19 states, I believe, who have made or are making it illegal to ask for ID. This is the most important thing about being an American, choosing who leads us. But they don't want to do that? No, because they brought in 20 million illegals who they think are going to actually vote for them. But I don't know, if you think about where these people come from, they come from dictatorships. That's why they're leaving. Not just because America is the best country ever in the entire world, but because they come from dictatorships, where everything the Democrat Party is doing right now is exactly how it started over there. So as soon as they understand the language, as soon as they can figure out what's really going on, and that to keep democracy, you don't vote Democrat, you vote Republican, vote Trump. Until they figure that out, well, hopefully they'll figure it out soon. Otherwise, we're done if we don't win this election, because they're going to steal the rest of the country.
Do you think that President Donald Trump has been able to make those gains with Latinos?
Listen, Donald has, when he was president, had policies that I think
he gave tax cuts to millionaires and the biggest corporations.
Well, if you look at Real Clear Politics, President Trump is ahead in every single swing state.
Just went on national TV last night and told you she never noticed Biden was slipping. She had lunch with him every week for 4 years, but he was falling asleep in his soup. Kamala didn't think we deserved to know. Bob Woodward reports that a year ago, Democratic donors said Biden was shot. Quote, he never completed a sentence. He would start to talk about something, jump somewhere else. He told the same story 3 times in exactly the same way and meandered so much. It was striking.
The reason she does this is because she has never actually earned anything in her entire life. I heard about the way that she was with that married guy in order to get the position as a prosecutor in California. And now she just, the only reason she was picked is because she's so terrible. And it's the only reason that they didn't take Biden out in the first place. Because they couldn't impeach him for all of the legitimate crimes that he's done, which have provable facts behind them, because they would end up with Kamala, and nobody wants that. So the fact that she's saying she didn't notice that he was this out of his mind, either she's a 100% liar, which I don't want him as president, or she's so mentally incompetent, she didn't notice. Maybe she's telling the truth, which is more scary.
No one can prove Kamala's got a Glock, just like no one can prove she worked at Mickey D's.
Oh, but when she was bused to school, when Joe Biden blocked allowing buses of poor children into richer children's schools, she lived in Canada. That's where she grew up. So she wasn't on a bus when she was in elementary school over here. Everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie. It hurts my ears, really. How does it make you guys feel? And there are plenty of videos with her being announced as the first Indian senator or something like that, aside from Pocahontas. But now all of a sudden she's black. She doesn't have any black in her family. Nobody's from Africa.
What are your feelings, and let me start with the women here, about Kamala Harris?
I don't think that she has the personality. I don't think that she has what it takes to go up against Putin.
Can you imagine her against Putin? What do you guys think Kamala would be saying to Putin right now if she didn't have a teleprompter? How would she stop the war that she says she's going to stop?
Go up against these other presidents that are built for this.
She don't understand our struggles. And for me to believe you for another 4 years, you're crazy.
Right.
Like, you're crazy. You're saying the same thing that you said 4 years ago.
Trump talks about this a lot. He says, Kamala Harris became black
Right.
when it was convenient. Do you agree with him on that? Do you feel like she's wearing her blackness?
Absolutely. She's sworn into when she sworn to the Senate, it was as the first Indian American.
Thank you.
Which is, it's fine. We don't care.
We all know she's not black. Let's understand that. We are all clear of that.
Show you the actual moment.
I'm going to get into Jonathan Kahn next video. As you can see, I'm still trying to figure out how to use this. I don't adjust the video camera with my face since in the middle of the videos, but hey, you know what? I have to get something up. I have to speak out while we still have time. If you've read the Bible, you know that pretty soon, not just Christians, but religion in general is going to be persecuted unless you bow to the altar of the government, which will be eventually run by Satan. And if you open your eyes, you can definitely see that is where we're heading. I mean, they're doing, they're sacrificing children, and they're celebrating it. Okay, everybody's a sinner. I am 100% for sure. I don't promote the worst sin that I could do. And everybody could be forgiven. But I don't promote the worst sin that I've done and try to force other people to do that. I think I showed a video before where Jesus talks about if you harm any of these little ones or cause them to stray in their faith, a millstone will be tied around your neck and thrown to the bottom of the sea. So that's what's going to happen to most of the upper echelon of power players in our government, which is absolutely crazy. I cannot wait until Trump gets in and Elon Musk fires 90% of them, just like he did with Twitter. And the government is going to run better, more efficiently, and for a way lower price. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope that hope you got something out of it. I would love to hear from you. Please click, share, subscribe. I'm starting out. I would love any help that you guys could get by just sharing this with a friend and liking and subscribing. That'd be great. Thank you very much. God bless.